Hello ladies and gents, I am Different, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Kenshi, Episode 4, playing with the 7 Samurai. So, where are we going to go? We are actually going to go over to Shotai over there, which is probably not a very good idea, since I believe it is actually a slaver's station. So, we do need to wait for this debuff to go off, looking like ex-slaves. But, you know, it's where we have to go in order to advance. Well, we don't have to advance, but we really need to get some more people. We haven't found anywhere at World's End any of the unique bar recruits. Because that's who I am going to aim to try and get hold of for the 7 in total. Well, the 5 others, apart from our starting couple. So let's just head over to this place here. So, in fact, if I give them an order, where do they want to go? Let's just speed it on up. Where are you going to go? Where's your pathing take you? Your pathing takes you out this one. Oh yeah, because I have no idea where we're going, do we? Oh, no, you're going that way. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And you're going to go down here. You know exactly where you're going, and I do not. I didn't wait all the time for the stomach to fully heal. The Shimada is fully healed, it's just Shiroji is not quite done. Wait, what? I'm going that way? I was expecting you to go all the way down. Ah, no, there's way out up the top. Fair enough. Okay, what are these birds? Are they... they're just like normal birds. Okay, I was just wondering, because the animal design in this game is really rather impressive. It's all really very unique. Apart from the bone dog, which is probably the closest thing to... It's more like a wild boar shaped. So that's probably what to say it's most closely to. But everything else is really quite bizarre. What's that over there? So there's those bone dogs. One thing I have done is in the options menu, I have gone and changed the graphics and increased the view distance of NPCs and the actual normal view distance, because it actually reduces the number of loading screens. It takes a little bit longer to load each time, but you just don't have to load anywhere near as often. It is really rather awesome, because it just loads bigger chunks, I suppose. Landscape. Ooh, look. It isn't a moon. It's got, like, well, it is some sort of moon, unless this is the moon. Okay, we've got some starving bandits following us. Okay, these starving bandits are similar in strength to us. If we actually were able to find a small group of starving bandits, we could take them on. Because Shimada's got a good amount of attack, a little bit of defense, but not much strength. And if that strength is actually important, because I believe the rule is that you have to have 2 times your strength as the weapon you're wielding in order to wield it efficiently. Though the ninja blade has 0 weight, so if I use that rather than the heavy polearm, I think that would be fine. That over there. Looks like a don't snowball. Ooh, we actually have stars and things. Running across the landscape. Keeping my eye out of anything. This isn't a dust storm. I thought this would count as a dust storm, which does give negatives. And, okay, you just run down that cliff. Okay, fair enough. Ravaged hamlet has been discovered. I'm just going around holding Alt here and there at places just to see if there's anything loot on the ground, which generally is at nests. Oh, what the heck are you? You as a Holy Nation Paladin group. The Holy Chosen group of Paladins. Yeah, and a load of Chosen. Retreat this. No, slow it down, slow it down. Okay, so that was a fairly easy avoidance, but there we go. We're now back on the run again. Look at, oh, that's a pretty sunrise over the mountains there. Lovely. Is that ravaged hamlet? I think it might be. So let's just head over towards the ravaged hamlet, trying to avoid everything we're being chased by. See if there's anything we can loot here. Run through the middle of a bone dog pack. Again, we're sneaky enough to avoid it. There you go. They see us, but they're like, oh, hang on, there's not much there. Okay. So I think... oh no, this is Bast. I thought this was the ravaged hamlet. So what we got here? We have some really tall cactus plants. Some rum. Okay, Strider, you are our incredible stealthy person. What's in here? Copper building material, iron plates, raw iron armor plating. So there is some stuff outside which I believe was a bone dog. Zipping around up there. So they are in cities. Right, let's grab the copper. So much is copper worth? 180. Armor plating. 500. Okay, that is worth a fair amount. What's the fabric worth? Fabric is not worth too much, but it's fairly lightweight. What are the iron plates like? Again, decent enough. There's something in that barrel. If you can click on stuff, and it will actually show you if it's stuff in it. Enchants. Tools. Good. And fabrics. Good. So there's something over in this barrel over here as well. Advanced splint kit. Some steel. Okay, let's grab the steel. Grab that there. I'm now a bit encumbered. So my strength, my actual training skill has gone down a fair amount. That's okay. And that's an adult bone dog. There's two of them. Over to this other house over here, see if we can't avoid these two bone dogs now, which have decided to come and say hello to us. And just, it's so sneaky, you can just like instantly just crouch down and the instant lose them. It's got to be the ninja run. And come, what we got in here? Just close that door behind us and let's stand up. See if can we speak to these guys? Peasant farmer and starving vagrant. Empty barrel up there, there's some copper up there. But nothing really of note. Go sneaky, can you be seen? Yes, you can, so I can't really do that stuff. Okay. Oh, look at that fighting. We got having going on. Ah! Okay, this is going to be a good amount of stealing we can do. Go into sneak mode. Let's go over here. Because we have the cities fighting off against the Holy Nation. So we've got Paladin just completely and utterly murdering some crossbowmen. See there, modded, because it's just called DUC crossbowmen. Rather than, anything fancy like Samurai Scout. Actually, he's just Samurai, not Samurai. Ooh, nasty. See the actual multiple combat slots really showing an effect here. I think this does work fairly balancedly because, well, it's 2 or 3 is probably the best point, I think, because some of the weapons do have like big swings and can hit multiple targets. So if you do just, you know, if you did have it normally, see it hits that target. So you seriously, you've lost your leg, and you're trying to go in for more killing. Doing a pretty darn good job at blocking all these attackers as well. Still guys going on and fighting here. Okay, they've got really good crossbowmen. They have long range. Oh no, he's just fighting that guy right next to him. He didn't see me. The guy's attacking at once. Blocked. Come on. Come on, Holy Nation Paladin, you cannot do it. They're just like swarming all over the place. There's another big fight going on over there. Oh, it's the cannibals have arrived. Cannibals are here as well. Let's have a look at this melee. And there's definitely 2 sets of United Cities squads here. There's just huge numbers of guys. Yeah, you can see they're splitting off into 2 separate squads now. So some of the Holy Nation are standing up, and then the actual United Cities is just wailing on them again. They're coming into Bast though. Something I want, because we're still still look like slaves. Coming into Bast, let's come over here and try and grab some of this clothing. That way we should not look like slaves so much. This is running really fast towards us. Ah. So let's have a look. Okay, this guy is actually playing dead. So the interesting thing about playing dead guys is you can just try and steal stuff from them, and it massively increases your thievery. It is quite cheap because, you know, you can just repeat it over and over again. Mid-grade salvage. If you go and replace your hacker with this rusted junk, with this thing, which is lighter, and as you can see, it is just better. Servant, oh, they're all getting up. They saw me steal, so they're all getting up. You deserve pure-blooded chosen Okran. You dare escape your sanctified duties? You still like that slave. Okay, who now sees us? Someone over there. There's people all over the place just spotting us. Let's go loot this guy instead. Pause. You have a shirt. Leather shirt, and look at that. It has low blunt and cut resistance, but it has full chest and stomach coverage, which is good. You have a white vest. Not that good. The staff is not great either. But do you have a nice hat? Improves your perception bonus. You know what? Let's put it on your head. I cannot see your face at all. You're just a hat now. You can steal that shirt as well. Samurai cloth pants. Which are better? So they're light armor. Light armor. 9, 8, 5, 8. So they're lower, but they have 100% coverage, and also have a 50% coverage on the chest. And coverage is essentially the chance that it's going to get hit in one of those locations. So overall, because the chest, well, the stomach and the chest get hit pretty regularly. As you can see, the stomach is what's currently wounded the most. Yeah, that'll do. I think that overall it's slightly better. Rusted blade, old refitted blade. You shouldn't really do this pause because that is slightly cheaty. We have these two guys. You know what? Let's try a bit of combat. Block. Both hit that guy. Excellent. Okay, we're going to win this guy because he's currently lost use in his arm and he's using a two-handed weapon. Only a two-handed weapon. So that is... Okay, so I'll pause while I'm looking at the weapons, just comparing them. Because I don't know what classes. But this is a better combat cleaver. So give that. We'll also take that. What's the vest like? So the leather vest, this is just a stomach and chest, but not as good. It has no arm. Just that. There is also this really good heavy vest here. This hat. So it's heavy armor. So we could go for heavy armor pretty early. It does though have a big combat effect. So, and also the big thing is on the dodge skill. And dodge is what you use in martial arts. So you see minus 10 martial arts. So I don't really want to be utilising it on Shoji, and Shimada is currently a stealthy person, so if you do need to steal anything, I kind of want that as the case. However, I will take the helmet. It's a pretty good helmet. Now the boots as well aren't particularly great. They got a nice leg coverage, but 40%, but just not what I want at the moment. Okay, so Shimada no longer looks like a slave. I am no slave. I am a free person. The disguise has been blown. Let's go kill this guy. Because he's like, what? We've got anything there. Again, refitted blade. Heavy polearm's pretty good. There was a Naginata, wasn't there? Yeah, that's it. Old refitted blade, which is better. Look at that. A lot higher cutting damage, and blunt damage is the same. So, the heavy polearm has better armor penetration, and a better attack bonus. And again, similarly... Oh, these are standard, so they're... Look at that. Really good. It's quite good there. Martial arts, leather armor. Nothing I really want to play around with at the moment. You got... Old refitted blade. Getting some nice stuff from this fight. And this is what you do have to do fairly early on, is just go around, loot whatever you can. Some of these must have pretty good weapons. Particularly the actual paladin types. So he's got a paladin's cross. Is quite a bit better. Old refitted blade, it's lighter. So it'll be easier to swing. And does more damage, which is really quite awesome. So, I think that. And some of these blades and stuff are actually pretty valuable. Chest, uniform, 26. So I don't really want the fabric. The fabric isn't worth that much. Let's range that. We'll actually take the cleaver. The refit blade is worth a fair chunk. Let's take out this guy as well. What we got on you? Rusted junk. Another animal skin. 7 human left leg. 7 human left arm. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We got over in this guy. All that stuff. Mid-grade salvage. Really is good. Your cover is blown because you don't look like Holy Nation. Really? You're Shek. Lock. Ah. Victory. No dust protection. Rusted junk. We got a new more rusted junk. Fair enough. That refitted blade. I'll take that weapon. It sells for a decent enough amount, I think. What's gone over here? Cities in Cannibal. I was actually looking for any archetypes. A crossbowman. The outlaw farmer. Ooh, you do have them. Excellent. Looking for sandals. Improves the actual combat speed and athletics effect. So take the bucket Zukin as well, instead of that straw hat. Straw hat is the thing we can make, but so what do the rebel farmers think of us? Rebel farmers don't really have much of an opinion. We're caught stealing. Ow! It's currently playing dead. I want you to steal the boots. I got caught stealing, yeah, I know. I think that it adds on a ridiculous amount of stats, that though. Thievery going up very, very fast because this person's playing dead. I just want your shoes! There we go. Okay, we got a paladin. We got shoddy grade, shoddy. Just checking all the quality of the stuff before I confirm fight, and then I'll take you on as well. All these guys are actually getting back up again. And this guy who's lying on the floor, crawling around. Nice, nicely done. You beat up on a cripple. Okay, that's that was a pretty good haul actually. And either you pick up that. Inventory just about. There's a minimum ex-slave. Just 1%. Excellent. So we now no longer look like slaves. Now let us continue on our quest to the east. Always into the east. Ravaged hamlets all over the place. I think these might be the cannibal plains actually. We've seen quite a few cannibals and, well, which here. Wolf Den 115 has been wiped out. One thing I might do is get a map mod to show where the regions are, because that is something I would like to know. So when going into the areas, I can just see the names of places. But I think I might wait on that until we've actually had a little bit more exploration, so it's not spoiling anything. Shimada, you pick up Shoji, because I want to train you a bit on strength. Also, because you're carrying someone, the person's now idle, so they're consuming food at a lower rate. So you're consuming at a high rate, which is okay. But yeah, this is going to be good because it's going to increase your strength, which at the moment is pretty low. It's mere 3. I'm going to get that up because if you get it up high enough, you'll actually be able to swing your weapon at an appropriate rate. So how heavy is it? Oh, it's 2 kilos, so you'll now be able to swing it at maximum rate. Cool. All arms are really lightweight. I can see now why they're considered a great early weapon. It's because, well, you can wield them with minimal strength training. Okay, we've just spotted another group of people. This is another group of the Holy Nation. We are still ex-slaves of the Holy Nation, so we don't really want to be seen by them. I sneak while encumbered and crazy I can. Okay, hang on. Down. Run. Okay, you're running at 21 miles per hour. That's obscene. Hang on, you're high paladin. Oh. Ouch. Oh no. Oh, darn it. That is down. I'm heavily encumbered. And we're both down. Right. You can hit you're unconscious, so you'll heal yourself back up. There's actually one quiet thought. When you're playing dead, you're actually able to medic yourself. And pause a moment. As you guys stand back up. Got over there. We've got a group of slaves over here. You found us. If you're gonna fight us. Ow. And it just got beaten down by a couple of, well, slaves which did outnumber us, and we were already heavily injured. Like them. Okay, now making our way towards slavery's grounds. However, we are now both out of the ex-slave thing. That is awesome. I'm thinking I might set up a couple of camp beds. Or a camp bed. And just heal up for a moment. They're in a recovery coma, okay. I can't really do that yet. Also, I left my sleeping bag at World's End. It's like literally here. I placed it down at the end of last episode to heal up, and I forgot to pick it back up. Oh, well, I probably dropped it actually to pick up this loot, so some of this loot isn't actually worth very much, but there we go. Okay, we've got skimmers. They hit pretty hard, look at that, they're just eating people. Thankfully they are slow. City Hero. Ninja masks, help for a few things. Drifter's boots. But no, I'm just going to steal your basic first aid kit. Because that's a really harsh thing to do in this. Because, you know, this game, like, one of the few things you can do. You can lie unconscious for ages, so I'm just going to beat you all up. Steal all your stuff. No matter, we can deal with that. Let's avoid all the skimmers. See what else the skimmers are killing. A junk bow. Prototype junk bow with toothpicks. I can take the staff. Ooh, look at the way the sun's coming up. Treasure. Arrange this a little bit differently. Animal claws actually, they're worth a decent amount actually. Not like worth loads, but when you have nothing, they're worth a good amount. Let's go see what's going on over here. Dog. Dog teeth. See there. No room. We've got all these wooden sandals there. The wooden sandals are great. Iron resource there. What we got here? Starving vagrant. And gone down. Shimada, do it. Good. Block that. You see, you're actually doing a decent well against both attacks, and every now and then you do an attack which hits both of them. I'm sure as you come and save Shimada. Actually, you don't need to. Shimada's doing fine. Smack. Sweet victory. Healing up a load there as well. It's like blood strewn across the landscape. Loot. Nothing of interest really. Oh, someone else wanted to come and say hello, and we took them down. It shows you can take an iron stick as well in the secondary slot. I discovered stone camp. Some bounty hunters over here. What we got here? A caravan being attacked by sand ninjas. Let's jump in on the sand ninjas. Ow. Ow. You're doing a good job against this sand ninja, actually. Oh, as I say, as we both just get hit. Hey. Awesome. We've got a much better ninja blade in the secondary now. We can steal that as well. And look at that. We now have standard grade shoddy instead of the shoddy samurai pants. So you can take those. And also standard grade ninja rags. So you've got these ninja rags, 5'8". So 11, 17. Considerably better. Do the same thing. I got caught stealing. And ninja, yeah. And so you can steal these better rags. And also I think, again, because you see the stomach gets hit quite a bit. So improving the stomach coverage with the leggings is quite a bonus, I think. The standard toothpick is quite nice, really. That, and then grab another ninja blade. Sand ninja. Again, it's quite a... Oi. Let's just take him out. There we go. Sneak, and we could probably loot something from... Yeah, we could. We could loot the entire animal. We really could just, yeah, loot all the stuff from this caravan. If we're able to, which, I don't really want to do, because it seems a little bit, again, it's a little bit much, but also I actually can't, because I just don't have the space. What we can do is go to this place here. Stone Camp. Which I think is where you get sent to if you're a United Cities slave. And there we have someone coming into view. I think it's Shobati. Yes, it looks like it is. Right then, let's walk on in towards the entrance. Move along. That I will. Sell some stuff in the trader. Take a look around. Very well. Kiji, I would like to, buy and sell. So I will sell you a load of stuff which I've picked up in my travels. So like animal teeth, all this sort of stuff. I'll keep some of the bandages. A lot of these things like the combat cleaver, just here to fence, you know. Just sell all the almost empty ones, sell that. Might as well sell the armor plating, the animal skins, the fabric. I'm now a little bit low on the food, but that is going to be to be expected. Value. Mercenary tent. And also another blade, sell that. So I'll take a couple there. Fantastic. Up to almost 5,000 cats. We got here. So I'm gonna go find out. Construction trader. Interesting. Basic furniture blueprint. Advanced output. Interesting. Probably going to now find that there's someone I want to hire here, isn't there? What we got here? Some drifters, which I think I can hire a couple of them. It's the Adventurers Guild guy, anyway. Hello, barman. What do you got to sell? There's various wanteds. Grillo. Male Greenlander, inhumanly large, known as the Boulder. Just to know you can actually get the wanted posters in here so you actually know who the bounty is. Some slaves. What are you trading? The slave shop, what is it? Just buy slaves and then try and just release them. Ooh, a actual food place. Didn't know these things existed. Though I haven't actually been, haven't explored the game that much, so show me what you got, Baker. He has dust witches, bread, cactus, chew sticks, and wheat straw. Tasty. Looks almost good enough to eat. Here's Els. This guy I actually want to try and hire. But he does have a bounty on his head. Can we really afford another person? Actually, I don't really... I'll decide against Ellis. There's another shack which I have in mind. It's Kang. As had a quick look online. So I think I'll get him in a moment, but we are in a good position here. We have a small amount of food. We now have no food, but now everyone has been fed, which is good. So we might actually decide to go maybe hunting or something. Where is this the... There is... This is what I was here for. It's the shinobi thieves. These are the guys I actually do want to make friends with. I don't think I can at the moment. Thief boss. Oh no, shinobi. I would like to join a thieves guild. You can join for free. I don't have to prove anything. No, do you look like small handout business work? It's a business, not a social club. One-time membership fee. 10,000 cats. What do I get in return for that money? You get yourself allies who have hideouts all over in major towns. Reach off his back. Safe haven, rest, recover, special training equipment, which isn't that good, but it is the actual training equipment which you can end up buying and building yourself. It gets like attack up to like 5 or 15 and stuff like that. It's not very good. The thing is, it's the specialist which you want to get hold of, because they speak to... There was also a plastic surgeon in here, I think. Yeah, plastic surgeon. I think he'll actually do the work for free when you're friends with them. And also the trader sells the backpacks. Well, basically you can sell anything up to them at half price. So you sell the backpacks, the thieves' backpacks at half price, which is great, because they are really good. They don't stack, but they do increase the inventory space considerably and reduce encumbrance. Oh, I'm no longer ex-slaved. Hang on, doesn't mean that my hair's just spontaneously growing back. It does! Ones have grown back, and yeah, hair's growing back. Excellent! Fantastic. I think that's a great place to leave off. We're no longer slaves. We are a little bit low on the food, but we have importantly have medical supplies. And we do have some basic standard armor, which admittedly has been stolen from a combination of the Holy Nation, the Dust Bandit, Dust Ninjas, and United Cities. So we're mainly working on stolen goods at the moment. We haven't done anything beyond that, but it is good enough stuff here. And we're nice running quickly, so we can outrun most danger. And we have a decent amount of armor, so we can actually do a small amount of combat. So I think that might be what we try and focus on in the next episode. And we'll probably spend maybe this episode in desert and then work towards some of these other areas. And maybe towards the Shek territory where we can try and get some more recruits, because we're only a band of 2 out of the 7 samurai. But that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching this episode of myself and Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as it is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye.